Hello, this is Alana, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Ingrid Newkirk and why she is an important person and an important leader. She's a leader in animal rights. She owns PETA, and this is the top rated, I guess, animals rights activism group ever. She's the president of that. But first I'm going to talk to you about what she was doing before she did that. So, before she did PETA, she was a Maryland police officer. And what she did was, what she would do is she would go to places and she would arrest people that were being cruel to animals. And she was the one person with the largest record, I guess is the best way to say it, of catching people who were abusing animals or people that were doing illegal things that involved animals. And so she was doing that before she even knew about animal cruelty as much. Well, not before she knew about animal cruelty, but before she realized it extended to her meat. And she'd never even thought of what a vegetarian was, maybe even being a vegetarian, maybe even doing something about that until she was almost 22. So it proves you don't have to start super young to be a great leader, at least. But what happened was she was going and she went into she was on the street, and you know those you hear about, oh, there was this box and it was marked free kittens or free dogs. Well, she found a box of kittens and she brought it to a shelter. And she brought it there and then she gave it to them, and then after she waited there for a while, she asked to go back there and see where they were. And the person asked her, what? They're all dead. Because it wasn't a no-kill shelter, apparently. And Ingrid was so confused and she had no idea what was going on. So she decided to work there. She's like, I need to know what is going on here. And I need to know what's happening. And so what she did was she went there. And so she decided to go there, and she worked there for a really long time and realized that it wasn't a no-kill shelter, and that they would kill the animals if they were there for too long. So now I'm going to talk about PETA. That's probably almost her best accomplishment so far, almost, but because it's hard to explain, but it was really successful, and it still is. PETA, I don't know how to say that. She co-founded it. That's what I say. She co-founded it with a man in 1980, and so she's been very successful with this type of stuff. She has done really, really well in what she's wanted to do. PETA, she started it with this man. I think I've already said this, but still. She's authored very many books. Probably over 20 books on animal rights, animal activism, eating vegetarian and eating vegan, what's right for the animals. She does a lot of that stuff. She still does campaign. She does campaigns for them and that stuff, but she's really powerful in that way. She does campaigns on them and all of that stuff. And right now, and this is how I think you would show real commitment and real belief in what you're doing. She wants to help animals even after she's died. This is my proof, if I can get to it. So, oops. It says, well, you can read it, but she wants part of the meat of her body to be used for a human barbecue. She wants her skin to be made into leather products to help. She really wants to do, I'm not going to show you all of these. I really think these next two are really nice. Well, not nice, but interesting. That my pointing finger be delivered to Kenneth Field, owner of Ringling Bros in Bonham and Bailey Circus or Circus Museum, to stand on as the greatest accusation on earth on behalf of the countless elephants, lions, tigers, bears, and other animals who have been kidnapped from their families and removed from their homelands in India, Thailand, Africa, and South America, and deprived of all that is natural and pleasant to them, abused and forced into involuntary servitude for the sake of cheap entertainment. I just wanted to read that one because I like that one. So there are a bunch more, but I'm not going to show you all of them. I'm just going to go back. Here, 1 second. It's what I would like. So that's all of my actual information that I'm going to give you. Now I'm going to tell you why I personally think she's a good leader and why I personally think she's inspirational. And I want to tell you that if she hadn't done what she'd done, I probably wouldn't be a vegan. I'd probably just be sitting here and not know. And I'm so inspired that she figured this out, even if she figured it out when she was 22. She made it possible for so many other people to figure out what was going on and help stop. Basically, she made it possible for so many other people to help and make it so that what was supposed to be happening could happen, and make it so that everyone had equal rights, even animals. She's in my opinion at least, she's everyone is Martin Luther King. He was a great leader, he was inspirational, and all of that. But I think another thing is Ingrid Newkirk is basically the Martin Luther King of now. except instead of fighting for black and white equality, she's fighting for animal and human equality. And I think she does a great job of that. And she just does what she believes in. And if she believes it, she's going to do it. She knows what's going on, and she does her best to stop it. And when she can't, she works even harder. There's not any giving up. And she just works so hard for what she believes in, and she's led PETA for so long, and she's doing her thing, and she just does amazing things. And I personally, at least, think it's just amazing how she can see this and then keep going and work, and instead of just like infuriating her and decapacitating her, it just makes her more angry and stronger. And in that way, she really is a leader. She knows what's right, and she has her mind set on it, even if sometimes she might be wrong, because everyone is. She knows what she wants, and she will do whatever it takes to get herself there. And I think that's why Ingrid Newkirk really needs to be in the Hall of Fame, and I think that's why she's a really important leader. Thank you.